Hi VC, Dale Gatefold 33 here. This is another Vinyl Finds video so that I can clear some space in the inbox. I've posted two others of these, but I've recorded two others of these, but I haven't posted them yet, so I'm not sure what order I'm going to put them in yet. But okay, start with one that's been shown on the VC elsewhere a bit. So Paul Weller's new album, On Sunset. So what have I got to say about that? I really like it. I listened to the tracks that were released before it and I pre-ordered it from Mr. Weller's site. This is the obviously the vinyl copy. This is the sort of pink copy that was exclusive to his website. So two things to say. There are kind of a little bit of a, sorry, I've got a message come up on my phone there, if I can get rid of that. Two things to say that are a little bit of a whinge. So so yeah, I like it. So three things to say, they're a bit of a whinge. So firstly, I pre-ordered this from the website, admittedly only about 10 days before it came out, but it came out on the 3rd of July and I got my copy on the 16th of July. So I was a bit peeved that the album had been out for nearly 2 weeks, but I didn't get my copy, and I pre-ordered it directly from the website. Another thing is, sorry, I've got the window open. It's raining but muggy and horrible today, so I've got the window open. So it's early-ish morning on a Saturday, but still a bit of traffic outside. I agree with Rob Walker. It's got 10 good tracks on it, but I've also ended up buying the deluxe CD edition to get the extra tracks. So that's 40 quid that I've had to shell out, because it's not a cheap vinyl either. I mean, it's 30 quid for the vinyl, near enough, depending on what version you get, which is expensive for an album, which brings me on. So I'm a bit peeved, and I'll say why I'm peeved now is because it's 48 minutes. It's a double album. It's 48 minutes. Paul Weller's debut album, its single album, is 54 minutes. So and this is a double, so there's plenty of space on the double album to have included certainly the the three unique tracks that were on the deluxe edition. I think that could have been done, and then I wouldn't have had to necessarily shell out for two lots of media. So I think there's my three whinges all kind of wrapped into a bit of a little rant there. Having said that, I will buy it. I'll support Mr. Weller, and I like what he's doing. I like his ethos. I've listened to a podcast. He did a podcast interview. It's a little bit kind of blowing smoke a bit, but and it's a little bit him saying stuff that he said before. But yeah, I kind of admire him. So I will continue to buy his music and enjoy his music. And what I'll finish off with is to say, the artist can do whatever they like. It's their art. They can do whatever they like with it, and we can choose to buy it or not buy it. So I'm sure. So this is not meant to be a kind of dig. I just got a few little whinges, but I enjoy the album. So I don't know how inconsistent I've been there. I've probably contradicted myself 5 times in that same rant. This, I'll do this quickly. So I bought this again from Mr. Dylan's website. Got it on the day of the release, near enough. They'd sent me an email with a download, when the digital version came out, telling me I could get the download there and then, and I managed to do that. So I got that on the day the digital was released, and I got the album pretty much on the day of release. It's a fantastic pressing. Don't need to say much more about it. So that's probably, take a lesson. Okay, we've got two more. So I should have researched this. So I got I subscribe to a lot of bands. You know, you get updates when they do stuff, and this band. Sorry, I should have taken these out of the covers. I don't think I did take them out of the covers. That I did. Yeah. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, which is a favourite again of Mr. Rob Walker. I first became aware of them when this album came out, about it was 2015, so about 5 years ago I became aware of them. I've got a few of their albums, but this is the one I nearly bought it and I didn't, and I kind of regretted it. So this is called Paper Mache Dream Balloon, and a few weeks ago they were doing a marketing special which worked on me. They were putting their albums out in so this is they do many different variations of the same album, many different colours and all sorts, so trying to collect their catalogue must be a nightmare for a collector. But this is the Rancid Rainwater Eco Wax edition of 1000, recycled board and biodegradable packaging, and it comes with some I don't know what I've done with it now. It has a card. Oh, here it is. So it comes with a card. It's supposedly climate neutral product. So you know, it's a bit of a gimmick. But I say I was after a bit more King Gizzard in my collection, so I bought this, which is to say I liked this when it came out in 2015. This is quite like a bit of a folky pop psych style. I mean, King Gizzard are constantly kind of changing their styles by album. They kind of do them in different styles, but this one I quite enjoy it, and it's good. So it's a good sort of a, so say, folky pop psyche album, and at the same time, again using the same concept. So I bought this, but I also bought the album that came after it, which is supposedly their I don't know, their best, but they produce so much material it's difficult to tell. So this is the Nonagon Infinity. Is that what it's called? Yeah, the Nonagon Infinity. Yeah, that's right what I said. So this is much heavier, much heavier, almost space doom rock, but this is good. I find the tracks a little bit samey on this. I mean, they're good, but there isn't the variety that there is on the previous album. Is quite varied from its sort of say folky, poppy, psyche roots, but it's a good album as well. So that's just a very quick, well, long with a few rants, four record update. As I said, I've got two other updates, Final Finds updates in the can, as they say, and I'll work out how I'm going to release them over the next week or two. And now I've got a bit of space to buy more records. Cheers, thanks, bye.